Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Spidey, you know. But you see the title, you already know. But I'm gonna just make this disclaimer. I do not hate the adventure formula at all. It's my second favorite Sonic game. Second favorite 3D Sonic game is Adventure 2. I do not hate the boost. I do not hate the adventure formula at all. I don't hate it, but I just prefer boost. But I would be open to the idea for an adventure formula to come back, like complete open. But I just get aggravated when stupid adventure fanboys, not worse than Sony fanboys, but they're almost there. They annoy me, man, because they always be saying the same nonsense, always talking bad about Boost for no reason. They always saying, yo, Boost is Boost to win every single game. How stupid are you to say that? You can say that about Forces, that's Boost to win. We all know about that. But when you go and call Unleashed, Colors, and Generations Boost to win, one, Unleashed was a really challenging game. They had you doing stuff multiple times. Colors, you barely could boost in the game, and they still had you doing stuff. In Generations, they had you doing stuff. Still, boost to win is when you hold X the whole game. That's all you hold. Hold X, square, or Y, whichever system you're playing. You're holding that button. That's Forces. I've seen multiple gameplay of people just abusing the boost and air boost, and that's what I'm going to get into today about what I will fix. But right now, I'm reading about fanboys. You can't say those games are boost to win. You can say that about Forces, but not about the other three. Next thing, shut up, just shut up. How dumb are y'all to say, yo man, Warthog and Classic Sonic, there are gimmicks. How stupid are y'all? Man. Like, this is just, like, how do you not even know what a gimmick is? The only gimmick Boost had was the Wisp. That was the only gimmick. But you gonna call Classic Sonic and the Warthog a gimmick? One, a gimmick is something that that's the whole base of the game. You can pull it out on the go. Or, like, you can find it in the level. Warthog, it's a playable character. Same thing as Classic Sonic. It's a playable character. It's not a gimmick. That's not the right word to call it. It's just a playable character. It's not no gimmick. Oh, the Wisp is a gimmick. Yeah, that's a gimmick. But not no Warthog and Classic Sonic. It's not even close to a gimmick. Like, don't be saying that. And then you got retards saying, yo, man, Boost should be a racing game. Bro, there's only 3 characters in the franchise that can boost. Sonic, Shadow, and Blaze. Only 3. Those are the only 3 characters that can boost. No one else. So, no one, you expect me to see big boosting? Bro, no. Come on, man. Like, no. Yeah, like, y'all, I would be open to a bit of adventure thing, but these people just make me annoyed and just make me, like, just want them to prove, because they keep on saying boost can never be good, so I just want to say to prove them wrong, to make another boost and make it good. So, I'm just here to just talk about how I would improve it and how would I fix it. So, let's get on in the video today. Love y'all. The homing attack should be like how it is, like, when you're in Generations, when you're in, like, I'm pretty sure Colors, right? Yeah. When you homing attack on a balloon, you have momentum to it. It should be like that. You should have momentum in your homing attack. Moving on, light speed dash. You should have freedom of light speed dashing. Like, say, like, you know how in Generations it had like right trails around it, the rings. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like how not Generations, Unleashed was. You got the freedom of it. Second, next thing, air boost. It should not be like how broken it was in Forces. It should be like how Unleashed was. You can jump you can jump and keep boosting, but you couldn't be like how Unleashed Forces boosting was like that. But you can jump and still boost, but you couldn't just hold it and keep going because it goes away later. But you still can boost in the air a little bit. You can wall jump in freedom, like how Unleashed was. You can like have freedom to wall jump anywhere. Moving on, stomp. You could either you can choose to use stomp or bounce. You can choose that. So like, say if you want to use stomp, or like you give an option to use stomp or bounce. Next, moving on, have potential, didn't get executed right. The parkour sections, bring them back from Lost World. Bring them back. It had potential. It was just executed right. It should have more opportunities, and like you could boost while doing the parkour. It could be cool. It's a cool concept. That would be cool. You know that. Moving on. Rings are the only boost. Like, there's just too much ways to boost. So like, just like rings. Like the big problem like people have with but another problem people had with Forces boost was that you couldn't get rings to charge up your boost. There has been mods for it. People use them all the time. So yeah. Moving on, we're gonna talk about the control, Sonic's whole control in the game. Like, it should be like how Project Hero was. I know it's an adventure style game still. You had the freedom of turning around, and it wasn't so stiff. Either you make it control like that, or you just make it less stiff and controllable. Cause like I'm playing through Unleashed, it was slippery, bro. That game was really slippery, bro. I'm pretty sure Generations fixed it. I already played through Generations. I've been played through. It was a good game, but Unleashed better. You know that. But it was still. I ain't gonna just keep on saying Unleashed was superior. Well, it was, but I can't just say it was like the 10 out of 10 game because it's far from it. But like I had problems with it. The slot, like you could keep. You were just slippery. It was hard to. It was really stiff. And like, nah, man, it was really stiff, bro. Come on. So you can have like Sonic turning around, like not boosting. It can be easier to control, less stiff. And jumping has more control, probably around like how Adventure was. You had more control. You had a full control of jumping. So have it like that. Boost when you're boosting. The control should be like you should be able to turn around less stiff. Like it's just should be like that. You can just turn around less stiff. It should be like fluid. It shouldn't be just so stiff. You know that. Like I'm not talking about like full adventure control because that didn't work. Because when you hit a top speed in adventure, it was uncontrollable. But I'm just saying like moving around, like turning in circles. You know, like that, moving left or right. It should be look like how Adventure was and a little bit more or less stiff. Moving on, button layout should be just like it should be Generations. That was the best button layout for boost. There is the button layout. A was homing attack and air dash. That was perfect. It was not X. It's not where the boost is. Like how it was in Generations. Not Generations. Unleashed. Like that was horrible. But still, whatever. It was still a good game, but Unleashed Generations had a better layout. Level length. Well, moving on. Level length should be around. Like people were got mad. Like understandable. Like you could beat the game in a minute, and like. It should be longer than 3 minutes. 4 to 5 minutes. That's a good level. That's a good amount of time. 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, guys. I found out what I really want the level design to be this time. This is after like all the stuff I've done. After recording the video. Okay, so this is what the level design I really mean it to be. Okay. So, Unleashed levels as 3D the 3D parts in Unleashed as a base. No sidestepping parts, okay? No sidestepping yet. Have the base as like Unleashed levels, like Unleashed in 3D, like all the 3D parts in Unleashed, not Warehog, but like day stages and all the 3D the 3D and the no sidestepping. Have Generations alternative routes hidden alongside it. Some you can have alternative routes from like Generation, like you have Generations type alternative path. I mean alternative routes. Not everywhere, but you can find Generations like the alternative routes be like Generations, and you can take those to get a faster time. And so it can be like that. There's also drift sections, and you can later there's drift sections, and then later there's sidestepping sections, and like all that. There's also parkour sections because I said that in the video as well. So also the level design will like you know how I said earlier in the video all the stuff I would add, like for example how I'm looking at this right now, how the air boost will work. It will be how it was, how the level design for the enemies will be changed for like the momentum of the homing attack. The light speed dash will be there. The stomp will be used. You know, what's oh my goodness. That's really it. All the stuff basically everything I said in the video that I would add in, like all the things I would add in the game will be in the level, like the level design. It will be in the level design, like for example, the light speed dash will be in it, like stuff like that. So, and also things like how the homing attack will be, like, and how stuff work, like like how stomp work and all that. You see, that's what I mean. Also, I want to say, the level design is going to be more open. Like it's basically Unleashed levels, but a little bit more open. So like you can explore a little bit. You feel me? But it'll still have like the alternative paths Generations has. It'll still have the drift sections, the sidestepping sections. It'll still have the parkour sections. It'll still have times where you can use the light speed dash, the stomp, the bounce, the new homing attack, like the homing attack, all that stuff. And also the controls are fixed. So like it's Project Hero fit, like you can turn like how Project Hero was, and you can jump with full control. Or if you're not gonna go Project Hero, at least make the movement when you hit like top speed, not boosting, make it controllable and like not stiff, and make the control of the jump more controllable, like you have full control of it. So like this whole game's not automated. Well, like when you go on loops it's gonna be automated, but most of this game you're in control. That's it. Okay. Alright. Okay. I like this game. Like how I made it. It's honestly better than any boost game, to be honest. Like, to be honest, if you just taken Unleashed and Generations, like those best two, and you merge them together and like adding more cool things and all the things that made it good, like, okay, that's it. I'm going to edit this video. Okay, I forgot to say this. I forgot to say, but talk about the parkour sections, how they work. The parkour sections, you can find them with hidden alongside the levels, but you can find them in the levels, and it's gonna play like how it is on the gameplay right now on the screen. It's gonna play like that, and if you do it right, you get a faster time, and you get an alternative path that will give you a faster time. So that's how the parkour sections work. And this last thing, the ring, boosting attracts rings, like how it was in like Generations, not Unleashed, Colors, and Generations. Like not like how Forces was when you didn't get rings attracted to it towards you. So that's how it's gonna work. Okay, that's really it. Okay. By the way, some sound clips sound weird and stuff, but it's like sound different toned because this video took multiple days to edit, and I added different sound clips at different times, and yeah, just that's how I have different tones in it, so that's why. Okay, that's it. Have a wonderful day / night whenever you're watching this. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Like and subscribe. Have a good rest of your day / night. Love y'all. Goodbye.